guys, Mrs. Gripka here with another video book talk for you. This one is on The Big Field by Mike Lupica, and you might recognize his name. He's kind of a famous sports writer. He has a column in the Daily News. It's a newspaper in New York, and you also see him sometimes on ESPN talking about sports because he really knows his stuff in that area. So he's been writing chapter books for young adults as well in recent years, because sometimes it can be hard for boys to find books that they like to read, and all Mike Lupica's books are about sports, and that can be more interesting for the boys. So this one is about baseball, The Big Field. There you can kind of see the guy at the bottom. Basically it's about a boy named Keith Hutchinson, everyone calls him Hutch, who loves baseball, specifically shortstop. He's a shortstop. It's in his blood. His father was a shortstop before him and was kind of a local legend, hero type of guy. He was a really great shortstop who made it to the minor leagues, but for some reason he never went pro, and ever since then he's worked a series of menial jobs. He's been a golf caddy. There was a while where he worked at the snack bar at the baseball field. That was really embarrassing for Hutch. And currently he's a limo driver or a car service driver or something like that, which, you know, is fine with Hutch, but his dad doesn't really come to games or spend a lot of time doing baseball stuff with Hutch, and that kind of makes Hutch sad because he misses that they used to bond over that, and for some reason his dad has grown more distant. But he still has baseball. He loves playing shortstop on his team, until one day they get a new player, a guy named Darrell Williams, D-Will, he calls himself, who is a superstar. He is a really phenomenal shortstop. Yeah, so that means Darrell gets to play shortstop, and Hutch gets booted to second base, which that's okay. Hutch is a team player. He knows that if Darrell's the better shortstop, he should get that position. And it's that team player spirit that actually gets Hutch elected team captain, which doesn't sit well with Darrell. Darrell is a superstar. He's used to being the big deal guy on whatever team he's on, and he thinks he should have been the team captain. But he has a terrible attitude. The other guys don't like him. He's always late to practice. He's late to games. He's got this real cocky, ego attitude. He would never have been a very good team captain. So he resents Hutch for that kind of right from the start of the book, and things just get worse. They're in a tournament, their team is, and they're trying to make it through all the levels of the tournament to the big field in Fort Lauderdale, and if they can do that, they'll be on TV, it'll be on ESPN. It's like a Little League World Series type of thing. So as they're moving through the tournament, they're doing quite well because Hutch keeps pulling all these great moves. He will somehow catch a ball miraculously, or he'll score a run, and they'll win the game, and then the next day Hutch's picture will be in the paper. There's one instance where Hutch even gets interviewed on local TV, and you can imagine that this does not sit well with D-Will, Darrell Williams. He wants all the attention for himself, and he is trying to figure out how he can get some of this attention, how he can get to Hutch. And it ends up, he actually, kind of unintentionally I think, finds a way to get to Hutch in a way you wouldn't expect, through Hutch's father. And Darrell and Hutch's dad actually kind of betray Hutch in a way that Hutch never thought was possible. I'm not going to say anymore because I think you need to read the book, because it's a real shocker moment when you see exactly what Darrell and Hutch's dad are up to. But in order to find out, you should read The Big Field by Mike Lupica. Ta-da!